GamingBolt presents 15 most annoying things in Minecraft. Mojang's Minecraft has been around for a long time. With over 144 million copies sold across multiple current and previous gen hardware, it's one of the most successful franchises of all time. A franchise like this is bound to have its share of headaches, especially for players who stuck it out for the longest. Let's take a look at the 15 most annoying things in Minecraft. Death by creeper. Though it's all sunny dispositions during the day, Minecraft can be an outright massacre at night. That's because mobs spawn more often and will hunt you down if they even catch a whiff of your scent. Let's say you want to fight those mobs, which is all well and good, but then a creeper shows up from behind, detonates and either kills or badly harms you. Actually, you could really insert a creeper into pretty much any situation and it would suck. Shot off cliffs by skeleton archers. It's one thing when skeletons pick up a bow and suddenly become the offspring of Robin Hood and Katniss Everdeen. It's quite another when you're near a cliffside and happen to be shot by said skeleton because it'll knock you off. Did you not want to take fall damage and then climb your way back up? Well, too bad. Mining in the Nether. The Nether is a dangerous place, and there's nothing worse than trying to pick up anything while dealing with ghasts and blazes. On their own, they're nothing too terrible, but when swarmed by several of them at once, it can be a right pain. Then there are the zombie pigmen. Yeah, let's not talk about dealing with the zombie pigmen. Getting lost in the Nether. Of course, the Nether is especially annoying because of how easy it can be to get lost. Nether fortresses sort of help in this regard since they serve as landmarks, but otherwise, it's just one long stretch of pain and suffering sprinkled with some lava after another. Throw in tons of things that can kill you, and the Nether is really the last place you want to get lost in. Trolls and griefers. Griefing has long been a staple of Minecraft. Deadmau5's professional griefers first taught us that, and it was released more than 7 years ago. The term is used to define people in your game, usually on a public server, who simply make your game miserable, burning down things you construct, stealing materials, you name it. They're sometimes interchangeable with trolls who like playing pranks that can range from hilarious to deadly. Dying and losing your stuff. There's nothing worse than mining deep into the world and dying for any reason, thus dropping all of your stuff. Which, okay, it's not gone yet, but you do have to run back to it. It's possible to create chests to store things and keep them somewhat more safe, but if you die and all your stuff falls into lava, or worse, you forget at that one crucial moment to deposit things into a chest before going further, well, bad times all around. Redstone and piston lag. If you're on last-gen consoles, then the lag that can result from using redstone can be pretty annoying. Granted, the effects it can have on different players will vary, but using redstone in conjunction with special blocks like pistons is especially annoying when you're trying to get anything done. The fact that there's no easy solution doesn't help. Crashes. Despite being owned by Microsoft and around for a very long time, Minecraft is still susceptible to crashing. Trying to build something epic? It's all gone once your game crashes. Trying to explore the great beyond? Crash, start again. Want to run some cool mods? Well, your game is likely to struggle for a bit and then crash, which depends on a whole lot of factors, but still. It doesn't happen all of the time, but it can certainly happen at the worst times. Unable to leave survival games. This is more of a general grievance, not to be confused with General Grievous, but it's frustrating to be stuck in a survival game. It's a problem with many online games, but there's something about Minecraft survival games that makes them end in either 10 to 15 minutes or easily past the 40-minute mark. Suffice it to say, you don't want to be called for dinner or anything important while running for your life from other players. Excessive mob noises and wolf taming. Wolves are an interesting entity in Minecraft. They usually leave you alone, but attack them and they unleash the full fury of hell. It's not a bad idea to tame such wolves, though trying to tame several while mobs are around can get annoying quick. It's noisy and it may not wear on you immediately, but anyone will likely snap and go on a genocidal run against all Minecraft life given enough time. Mob spawner breakage. Farming mobs for those important materials like blaze rods? Wouldn't it be a shame if someone just came along and destroyed the spawner? Granted, doing this to avoid being overcome by tons of mobs is one thing, but when you're armed to the gills and really need to get your farm on, the last thing you need is a mob spawner that doesn't work. Going back from mashup packs. Mashup packs offer quite the variety of content in Minecraft, from new character skins to new environments and blocks to use. You can use mashup packs for, depending on the platform, Halo 5, Little Big Planet, Super Mario, Mass Effect, and so on. But be careful not to get too attached to the content because the typical world of Minecraft feels pretty bland without them. Lava. Yes, the number one rule in Minecraft is to never dig straight down. But even when you're underground, casually digging forward, lava can appear right in front of you. Oh, and digging to reveal an open space that drops you right down into lava? Even better. Suffice to say, lava sucks in all shapes, sizes, forms, and locations. PvP lag. We'll get to some of the more woeful situations surrounding combat in the game, but how about that PvP lag? It's kind of expected when you load into survival games run by other players with numerous others to deal with, but dying because your target seemed far away only to suddenly kill you, having your deaths delayed, there's simply nothing more annoying. Well, almost nothing. Combat Update. The Combat Update is arguably one of the most controversial changes to come to Minecraft. While some may mock the old "he who clicks fastest wins" mechanic of the old combat system, there was an element of skill involved in knockbacks and strafing. The new combat requires some timing and sees different weapons function for specific purposes. However, the lack of proper balance at launch and how slow combat had become soured fans on it quickly. The fact that PvP servers like Overcast Network lost players and/or shut down due to the update makes it all the more obvious how poorly it was implemented. And also, who thought Minecraft needed revamped combat mechanics for PvP in the first place when the scene was doing just fine? The jury's really out on how objectively bad it is, but a good number of hardcore players can't stand it. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.